This ain't normal. Kids can walk in the most poverty-stricken areas of Rankin County. Sorry, Robin Hood. I'm going to use y'all as my example. I know there's a bunch of good folks out there. I live paycheck to paycheck too. I ain't hating. In the most poverty-stricken areas of Rankin County that get made fun of the most, like Robin Hood, kids can safely walk to the gas station without getting kidnapped and tortured and pistol whooped. So no, it does not happen everywhere. It happens in urban Black communities like Jackson, Mississippi. Continuing on, I post the video. And I get a notification from all these same outlets within minutes. Child safely, and now he's 15 years old, not 14 at this point. They've updated. Now he's a 15-year-old child. He aged while he was in captivity. A birthday came and went, and all in about 3 hours. Anyway, child safely returned home. Not another detail, not a mention of this torture video. Now, keep in mind, when I posted this, I tagged every news outlet. I tagged the Jackson police. I tagged the city of Jackson. I tagged the jackass mayor. Not a single word about this torture video. So I made a post last night. And look, I see people in the comments. It could be drugs. Of course it's drugs. It could be Clay, it could be a gang initiation. Of course it's a gang initiation. Clay, maybe he got kidnapped and was being held hostage for ransom. Yeah, great. That too. It doesn't matter what it was for. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was staged and it was just a damn rap video. But just pretend for a second that the kids that kidnapped them were white and the victim was still Black. Use that energy. Or pretend that the guy that got kidnapped was trans. Use that energy and find out who the guys were. Get off your asses and find out who the guys were that kidnapped, tortured, pistol whooped, and released this guy. Oh, and put it on social media. Why is that so hard? Let's jump in the Wayback Machine. And let me bring up an example of the media completely overreacting. Or I wouldn't say overreacting. Compared to this, it was an overreaction. I would say the media reacting exactly as it should have. The public reacting exactly as it should have with outrage. Let's go back to, I think it was last year, maybe it was over the summer. It's all kind of a blur at this point. The Shallow Park brawl in Brandon, where 5 or 6 white boys jumped on another white boy. They were all, 16, 17, 18 years old, whatever. That damn near made national news. The parents of the victim, who were a friend of mine, the parents of the kids that did the beating were friends of mine, some of them. I mean, I still reported it, because I'm going to do it. But I bet you I got tagged 872 times in WLBT's post about it and other people's posts about it. Clay, why aren't you talking about this? Is it because of white? Clay, why aren't you talking about this? Is it because it wasn't in Jackson? I mean, that fight video made the news. The parents were interviewed on all the news channels. I interviewed one of them on this radio station. It was treated as if it was a terrorist attack. But then you actually get some real little thugs that call themselves the Taliban, kidnapping, torturing, beating, filming, and releasing a kid. And nothing, crickets. He returned home safely. That's all you need to know, bigot. I'm extremely disappointed in our so-called legitimate mainstream media around here. Same people who tell me, Clay, you're not a journalist. Quit trying to pretend you're a journalist. Okay, well, I'm not a journalist. Well, why don't y'all do some journalist stuff? I feel like that meme. Y'all seen that meme where the guy is standing over like a dead body and he's poking it with a stick? Is you dead? Is you dead? Is you alive? That's me poking the carcass of our local media. Is you alive? Do your jobs. Let's take a break. This is the Clay Edwards Show, 103.9 FM, WYAB.